guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. That was fucking smooth. What an intro. Moving on. I sat down this morning and I did some automatic writing with Spirit. So I've got, how many are there? I think 4. Yeah, like 4 channeled messages for you guys. I do want to note, because I wrote these out on paper obviously, and they were really like not organized. It was super all over the place, so I rewrote them in a way that is cohesive. So the way that I'm gonna read the messages are gonna, like, it's gonna segue one into the other, but you might find yourself resonating with one message, 2 messages, maybe all of them. Definitely take just what resonates, because originally it was like 4 separate messages, but they do kind of all tie into each other. So again, take just what resonates. Can't stress that enough. Don't try and force what doesn't. I've got 2 keywords today. We also have the elements of air and earth that came up, and the planets Mars and Jupiter. And the keywords are protection and focus. So the first message that I have is, if you take on other people's energy, Spirit is really urging you to be selective during this time. There's a lot coming up within you in order to move through and move forward. So taking on other people's energy and other people's shit essentially is only going to add to that burden. So do your best to kind of cloak your energy, okay, and keep to yourself during this time. Make sure you are asserting those energetic boundaries, especially at work and at school. So I'm hearing work in specific, but work and school, both of those places, right? Like, you need to show up. You have to give of your energy. So it's kind of hard to, you know, keep everything close and not give of your energy or give of yourself, because you have to show up. But just try and be a little bit more selective than usual. Like, if you have to show up and do the job, do the job. But getting into like conversations about your life and what you have going on and all that kind of jazz, I would maybe hold back on that. And again, keep your cards close to your chest. I know that this message came out in the previous reading that I did, but it's coming up again. So I think Spirit is wanting to emphasize that things may not be what they seem right now. As long as you stay focused on your vision, everything's going to be fine. And just know that Spirit is protecting you at all times. Oh my god. Fucking crushing it today with the rhymes. Just saying. So to segue into the next message with that, this is a time of expansion in terms of your abilities as well as your life. So going into the energies of the planets here, Jupiter and Mars. So Jupiter is the planet of luck and opportunity. Harnessing Jupiter's energy allows us to keep an eye on the prize while surrendering to the adventure in order to leave space for miracles. Sorry if I'm looking down, but I need to reference what I have written down here. Mars's energy is all about action, so when channeled towards the right outlets, we feel passion for life and our goals. We are ready to take on any obstacles that come in our way. Misdirected Mars energy can result in aggression and conflict within ourselves and the world around us, which, depending on how you look at it, may not be such a bad thing. There is an energy of experiencing that duality within yourselves, okay, and within the world around you, that interplay of dark and light. Experiencing this in ourselves not only helps us to identify that shadow within others, but it also helps us hold compassion for other people as well as for ourselves. This is especially important when venturing through the underworld, and this took me to the Archetypes deck by Kim Kranz with the Underworld card. So I got that, I got it out, and I'm gonna read it. So this card says, "This is no time to mince words. The archetypal territory of the underworld is fraught with nightmares, suffering, and pain. It is the darkest shadow realm, which we try vigilantly to avoid or deny at any cost. Try as we might, the darkness pulls us into the depths through disturbing dream images, unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, and ultimately death. Not visiting the underworld or denying its existence altogether is what gives it dangerous power. Traversing it forces us to bow humbly to the greater forces that be, while summoning the inner strength we previously underestimated. Take solace that the underworld subsumes everyone from time to time, making us deeper friends, more intimate partners, soldiers of light amid our shadowy times. Facing darkness and choosing light is the most profound calling of all. And when light, it says bravery, depth, facing of deepest fears, sorry. And when dark, denial, suppression, evil, and unconsciousness. And then I have, we must experience both polarities in order to truly know who we are. Now, as I was channeling this message, Osiris came up, and this took me to another deck, the Oracle of Isis, and it took me to the card with Osiris in it. So I have that one too, and I'm gonna read it from the book. So it is Proper Burial for Freedom, Sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. So it's this guy. And this one says, in order for life to flow and express itself, that which belongs to the world of death must be released. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us, which is better left to die, though it takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen. Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free. You need to see something through and let it go so that you are free from it. You may not be fully aware of what this is, but your energy field is somehow haunted by the past or drained by attachments that are no longer necessary for your growth. This could be anything from a past relationship to dreams or visions that may have encouraged you in past times, but are not relevant for where you are going now. It might also be the spirit of a lost child or loved one, someone that has passed on or left your life, or the ghost of expectations unmet from past hopes and dreams. There is so much beauty and fullness waiting for you right now, beloved initiate. There is no need to further hold on to the past. Do not be scared. You are supported so utterly and completely in this deep healing release now, and all involved will benefit from the healing change. It is not abandoning what you have loved to give it full and proper burial. It is in fact honoring and allowing what you are releasing to return to the pure love and light of the source. It is spiritual freedom for you and what you have released, which is the destiny to which all of life will eventually return. It takes great trust, but if you allow Osiris to help you, you will realize that in letting go, rebirth and growth is really possible. You may experience grief, anger, fear, freedom, and a sense of relief, or a combination of these feelings as you move and let go and allow proper burial to take place. Do not be afraid of any of these feelings, for they will pass naturally when allowed to just flow. These feelings will actually fertilize new life and allow you to become more of who you are in truth. Trust that Osiris will love and protect that which is released into his care through the world of death. Death too becomes new life. There is nothing to fear and everything to gain. So to segue into the next message, it says, don't be afraid to stand up. See throat chakra issues there. Don't be afraid to stand up for what you believe in and for yourself. It's okay to be a little spicy when setting boundaries, especially if people insist on crossing them. The fire that you feel within you is sacred, and as long as you channel it from a place of love and not ego, all will be well. That fucking fridge literally ruins everything. I can't. We're gonna roll with it though. Oh my god, wait, but the moment that it happened was a confirmation. See? Everything's about perspective, guys. Everything's about perspective. Okay, back on track. Focus on expanding your horizons. Which area of your life do you wish to see more growth in? Do you wish to take more action in? What aspect of yourself do you wish to see more growth in? Journal and make your vision boards, and stay committed to clearing out anything that does not serve you. This is a time of physical clear out, purging old habits, beliefs, outdated situations, and relationships. That's funny, that's exactly what that card said. Okay. So remember that clearing out the clutter makes room for more blessings. If we want to truly call in what it is that we're manifesting, we have to let go of the things that have run their course. Taking on your dreams and your goals can be really, really scary, especially if it's a path less traveled. Maybe even not. Even if it's just something different than, let's say, what your family's doing. It can be really, really hard to kind of Blaze Your Own Trail. That reminds me of Fired Up. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but it's fucking hilarious. So this is your sign. But yeah, it can be really hard to go after your goals and walk down that path, but know and trust that you are hearing that call for a reason. You wouldn't be feeling that way, or you wouldn't be getting inklings to do the things that you want to do if it wasn't for a reason. And if you're having a hard time finding the path in question, you can always create your own. So to segue into the last message that I have for today, it can be helpful to receive advice from those that have walked a similar way, but ultimately you're going to have to get your hands a little dirty. Wisdom isn't just knowledge, it's knowledge applied. We always learn best by experiencing. Let your inner light guide you, because that is your higher self, and your higher self knows the way. And I have some angel numbers that I channeled as well. We've got 111, 333, 1331, as well as 789. So those are the messages that I have for you guys today from Spirit. I really do hope that it resonated with you guys, and I'm sending you all of the love. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is, wherever you guys are in the world, and I will see you guys. I'm out of breath, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!